It's match day 3 for the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League, with action kicking off Thursday, where in Bulawayo at Luveve Stadium, newcomers RNL Movers welcome a Herentals side still looking for their first win following a 2-0 loss to Cape United on their match day 1. Herentals have a new coach, Paul Benza, who will be itching to bag his first set of points, but he comes up against a stubborn RNL Movers side that held its own in 2 opening draws against champions Ngezi Platinum and seasoned Chicken Inn.
They are not an easy side to play. To me, this is the most difficult game, unlike the one we played in Ngezi and Chicken. Why do I say so? Those 2 games, to me, I think they were self-motivating to the players.
In Zushavane at Mandava, FC Platinum, the only side that enjoys a 100% record after 2 games, faces 10 test in a Chicken Inn side that also hasn't lost after opening their account with a 1-0 win over Cape United before a 0-0 stalemate at home to RNL. Yet Platinum remain the team to beat after 2 wins over Chegutu Pirates and another impressive victory away to defending champions Ngezi Platinum. At Nyamunga in Kariba, ZPC will seek to go 3 games unbeaten when they face a wounded Ngezi Platinum, still smarting from a 2-0 home defeat to FC Platinum. The defending champions were held to a 0-0 draw on match day 1 by RNL, and with just 1 point out of a possible 6, their game away to ZPC Kariba becomes a must-win lest alarm bells begin to ring. At Greenfuel Arena, Rodwell Dakama welcomes promoted Tel 1, and the visitors will have to bring their A-game if they entertain any ideas of upsetting the home side that looks so balanced in their line-up. Greenfuel pipped the Bulawayo Chiefs on the opening day of the season before a spirited 1-1 draw against star-studded Zimbabwe. Yet Tel 1 have shown that they mean business this time around, having come and gone in 2019 when they were relegated after just a year of Premier League football. On their return this year, they have done beyond expectations, rushing to a 2-0 lead against ZPC only to relax and settle for a draw away in Kariba. If that left any doubt, then a follow-up 3-1 win over last year's runners-up Manika Diamonds makes everyone sit up and take notice. It's quite an intriguing fixture. In Mutare at Sakuva Stadium, Manika Diamonds seek to exercise their 2024 ghost as they look for their first point, if not more, against the newly promoted Chegutu Pirates. It's a game between 2 teams that have lost both their opening games, and maybe for the first time this season, one of the 2 will eventually test a win, whilst the loser carries on with what eventually becomes an unthinkable run of 3 losses in a row. The final game on Thursday sees a bubbling Cape United take on a newly promoted Bikita Minerals, who set their Premier Soccer League program in motion with an impressive 1-1 draw against Yada. Capes impressed in their last outing versus Herentals with a 2-0 win, a third disallowed, albeit coach Lloyd Chitembwe being shown the red card. Debutants Bikita Minerals also stole the show after a 69th minute Evans Katema goal that was eventually cancelled out by an injury time equalizer from Ryan Ncube. Perhaps Bikita Minerals' masterstroke is their acquisition of experienced former Rhinos coach Saul Chaminuka, and Capes will have to be at their best if they are to teach Bikita Minerals the same lesson they lectured to students Herentals. On Good Friday, men of the cloth Yada FC look to Kama Billiard to produce the miracles that should deliver their first win when they take on an equally limping Dynamos in a match where Timbare coach Genesis Mangombe is hard-pressed to produce a win following an indifferent start to the league season after a 2-1 loss to Highlanders and a 2-2 draw against Wange. Despite his failure to lead Timbare to victory in the opening 2 matches, Mangombe should be motivated by performance, as Dynamos has displayed some eye-catching football only to falter before goal.
We still have a long way to rectify our problems, and also at the end of the day we can be the league winners in the way we are playing. You see, we have a lot of players outside, and if you can tell me that this is the first 11, last week we probably changed maybe more than 5 players, so we have a strong squad outside, and also there is competition in our squad.
Genesis, a former Yada coach, comes into this match memories of last season's loss to Yada on the last day fresh in mind, hence the need for a win goes without saying. On the other hand, Thomas Ruzive will try to get Yada's first win of the season by a victory over Dynamos after a 1-0 opening day loss to Wange before his 1-1 stalemate with Bikita Minerals. He has Kama Billiard, a player that Dynamos wished so much to wear blue, only for Yada to perform a miraculous swap on the revered star. The match could turn out to be a grudge contest with more than just the 3 points to fight for. At the colliery, also on Friday, Wange welcomed Bulawayo Chiefs, optimistic that a combination of their game plan preparations and climatic conditions will overwhelm their opponents and leave them at their mercy to collect another set of 3 points after a successful start against Yada that saw them cruise to an opening 1-0 win. Wange fought to earn a point from 2 goals down against Dynamos on match day 2. Average temperatures swell beyond 32 degrees Celsius at the colliery, and Wange always take advantage to finish off their opponents, and they make no secret of the fire and brimstone at the colliery.
I don't think with the next team that is coming, they will have a chance. There's heat there. It's a God-given weapon.
Chiefs coach Tulani Tutsvanda is unfazed and has taken into account weather aspects as he prepares his generally young squad that held its own against Highlanders in the Lions' Den at Papa Fields on their second fixture, earning a well-deserved point from a 1-1 draw. Chiefs have generally young players, mostly identified from lower divisions, and they are bubbling with confidence, particularly after the draw against Highlanders, which installed a belief that they can compete.
We managed to give our best. It gave me a sharp crowd, then some manager that took 20 point game in and was cool is abafana abancane. That is afunda something in game.
At Papa Fields on Friday, Highlanders wrap up match day 3 fixtures when they did Zimbabwe, an array of immensely talented players itching to prove they are a team more so one to reckon with in the league. Malvin Mukolo, Junior Makunike, Walter Msona, Billy Veremo, Mtokozi Simseve are just but a number of the new names at Zimbabwe for whom, if rules permitted the use of more than one keeper, would you fault Tondera Indiraya for using Simbachinani, Talbot Shumba and Taimon Vula all at the same time, who would score against Tonderai's stars? Such is the depth at Zimbabwe. We await the outcome. They come up against a Highlander side undergoing steady reconstruction, where almost every department, from the executive, the technical and the playing staff, are a blend of new faces and the old guard. Head coach Kelvin Kaindu gave Zimbabwe the favourite stake following their off-season activity, but promised an entertaining encounter as he works to correct the shortcomings of the frustrating last match where they shared the spoils with neighbours Chiefs.
I think they did their groundwork during the off-season. I think they managed to assemble probably one of the strongest team in the league, and I think they have come out open in terms of what they want to do and what they want to achieve at the end of the season. We are coming in this game maybe even as underdogs. Fans, they want to be entertained, and I'm sure even the sponsors and everybody that comes wants to come and watch a game that is exciting. And if you are not creating those moments, I think the excitement is not there.
That does it then for the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League Match Day 3 preview, and we wish all a blessed Easter holidays as the teams take to the pitch in what should be a 2-day football fiesta, with sides laying a solid foundation for season 2024.